So you're an artist and you're looking for a dope producer that you could come together with and win a few Grammys, but you don't have a brother named Phineas. Is it Phineas or Phineas? I don't know. But in this video, we're diving into the topic that's crucial for any artist out there: what to look for in a music producer. It don't matter if you're just starting out or you've been in the game for a while, finding the right producer can make or break your career. So let's just cut to it, man, and get straight to the point. I'm gonna give you the value up front. All right, so here's a quick rundown of what you need to keep in mind when you're choosing a producer. Number one, vibe check. You gotta be able to vibe with your producer. If the chemistry ain't there, you just need to cut ties fast. Number two, honesty over hype. You don't want no hype, man. You want somebody who will be straight up with you, not just tell you what you want to hear. Number three, mutual respect. Both of you need to respect each other's perspectives, you know? Number four, trust. There's got to be a deep level of trust. If you can't be free and creative with your producer, who can you be free and creative with? Number five, okay, now this is something that some producers do. Me, myself, I like to do this, which is artist development. A series producer knows when to help an artist develop their sound and when to step back. Forcing ideas on a seasoned artist will turn them off. A good producer knows when to get out of the way and when to step in. Number six, you gotta leave some room for weirdness. You know, recording is kind of like esoteric. A real producer will create space for your unique beliefs, whether they're spiritual or emotional. They should be able to make you feel comfortable exposing your weirdness and your rituals. Number seven, don't force it, no matter how many credits the person has. If it feels forced, it probably is. You know, it doesn't matter like their status and the things that they were able to place with certain artists. I mean, maybe they not giving you that same value that they would give a bigger artist. So don't waste time trying to make something work when it's just not happening. All right, now let's break these down. First off, the vibe check. Look, too many artists get caught up in the allure of a big name producer or someone with a fancy studio, like me over here. But if you don't click with them on a personal level, it's never gonna translate into music. The relationship between an artist and a producer is intimate. If you're not feeling it, you need to move on. No hard feelings, just reality. The longer you stay in a bad vibe, the more time you waste. And in this industry, time is everything. In every industry, time is everything, you know? All right, so next up is honesty over hype. You can't be scared to ruffle some feathers. If your producer is just a yes man, they're gonna just do you a disservice. You don't need someone to gas you up. You need someone to push you to be better, to call you out when you're slacking, and to challenge you creatively. If they're not being real with you, they're wasting your potential. That's why Michael Jackson was so good, because Joe Jackson was like, he wasn't gonna waste that potential. I don't agree with the way he did it, of course, but I mean, we did get Michael Jackson. I'm conflicted. Now, mutual respect. This is a big one. As an artist, your vision matters, but so does your producer's expertise. You're not hiring somebody just to hit the record button. You're bringing in a collaborator. If either of you can't respect each other's perspective, it's going to be a struggle and the music will suffer. All right, so now we got trust. Without trust, everything falls apart. You know, trust is important in any type of relationship. That's what my wife always tells me. Now, you've got to trust your producer with your ideas, your creativity, your sound. If you're constantly second guessing them, or if they're second guessing you, the magic won't happen. Trust is the foundation of creativity, because you got to trust yourself, you got to trust the universe, you got to trust everybody in the room. Like, the energy matters, okay? It's a mystical, magical, woo-woo thing, but it does matter. It's what allows you to be vulnerable in the booth, to take risks, and to explore new sounds. All right, so let's talk about artist development. Now, back in the days, producers, maybe they wouldn't even play an instrument or nothing like that, but they would develop that artist and develop that vision, even if it's just for that song. You know, you could develop the song itself, and that's still kind of like artist development. A producer who's serious about their craft will know when to step in and help you develop your sound, especially if you're still finding your voice. But, and this is important, they also need to know when you've already got your sound locked in. Like, some producers try to force too many ideas on a seasoned artist, and that's just a quick way to turn them off. A great producer knows when to get out of the way and let the artist do their thing. It's like being a director on a film. You're creating a short film, but using only sound. So you need that ear, you need the understanding of the artist's vision and the wisdom to guide them towards it, or sometimes to tell them when the vision isn't the way to go. Now here's something that a lot of people don't really talk about. Artists are weird. We're weird. So it's not just about like hitting record and laying down a track. It's deeply personal and sometimes even spiritual. So it can get real esoteric. And when I say weird, I mean in a good way. So a real producer will create a space for your unique beliefs, whether they're spiritual, emotional, or otherwise. They should be making you feel comfortable, exposing your weirdness and all your rituals, because that's where the magic happens. If you need to light some candles, if you need to spin around and jump up and bark like a dog right before you actually record, and I've actually seen somebody do that. So yeah, if you need to do some weird stuff, I might hit some push-ups, I might run in place or whatever, smoke a little, get in my right mind, and then I meditate, and then I start to elevate, like physically off the ground, because I am a warlock. But if you've got to meditate before a session or burn some sage or do whatever it is that gets you into the creative space, your producer should not only accept it, but encourage it. And he or she should have the sage ready or the candles ready or whatever you need. This is your art, and you need to feel free to express it in your own way. And finally, don't force it. Sometimes no matter how much potential you see in a collaboration, it's just not meant to be. Forcing it is like trying to make a square peg fit into a round hole. It does not work, and it's frustrating for everyone involved. And if it's not working, it's okay to walk away. Just walk away. There's no shame in that. That's smart business. And that's the same thing I would say if you was in a toxic relationship. Just walk away. Why they stay? Why they be staying? So at the end of the day, you're looking for a creative partner. It's about chemistry, trust, mutual respect, and understanding that this process is as much spiritual as it is technical. Don't be afraid to walk away if it's not working, because the right producer for you is out there. And when you find them, you'll know. The music will be better, and so will the entire creative process. So what you waiting for? Hit me up. No, I'm just whatever producer you find, man, just make sure that you have everything in alignment, So what's your experience been like working with producers? Have you ever had to cut ties? You ever had to cut somebody off? Or have you found the perfect match? Are you Billie Eilish and Phineas or whatever his name is? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. As always, if you found this video helpful, make sure you like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so I can ding on you. And if you're looking for a producer who gets it, all right, let's make some magic.